Hello again, everyone. Saka here, and welcome back to PowerWash Simulator 2, the finale. And last time we did the town floats, and I don't see where our final job will be. Perhaps maybe up there with the futuristic bike, but we are indeed one job away, and it is Mount Rushless itself. I followed the second beam all the way up to Mount Rushless, and it's led me to this weird door on the side of the volcano. Don't know what you think, but it looks like it was built by the pacifists to me. Karen thinks the beam was designed to pass straight through, but the system's all blocked up with dirt. We've cleared some of the community funds stolen by the mayor for you to do your thing up here, and Karen and Michelle will be watching on your feed just in case. Good luck, buddy. Yeah, $30,000, and hopefully some P points to finish up all of the stuff. Oh, crap. This is a nice look. Yeah, and it looks like there's some going down there. I don't know if we're going to get down there. But interesting enough, right here on the entryway, yeah, we have crystalline clusters. We have the top as well. I don't think we'll need the extension. Without further ado and delay. So that's the entrance lens. Alright, so the entrance wall, I'm not sure exactly where we are hitting. Is this really really stuck on? Oh, it is. We might actually need, yeah, our super wibble wobbler. There we go. So we'll super wibble wobbler this. Yeah, that's really stuck on here. What's Scooter doing up there? If I'm going to have a look and see if I can find the owner. And this is really caked on. Let's try an extension. Swap to maybe the green. Alright, green with extension works. We get a little bit more focused pressure on this. But yeah, entrance wall all the way up here to the crystals is where we're going. Enough clean to open this door, perhaps. I don't know if we want to hit this with all kinds of soap. But yeah, some back angles. These are going to be really tricky. A lot of angles that we're going to have to hit with. So let's just clear up the top. That looks like our line there. Goodness me, look at all this carrot. It can't all be pacifists, can it? So that must be the stone that they're talking about. Every fiber in my frontal cortex says, of course not. That would be worth more than the universe itself. And yet, once again, talking about like that asteroid that's made out of pure diamond or whatever. It's like, yeah, there's more monetary value in this than we've ever seen. And that would single-handedly tank that market. Making this stuff essentially worthless if everyone had it. Now, if one person hoarded it Scrooge McDuck style. Yeah, so working on this entrance wall. Definitely stuck on dirt, that is for sure. Hopefully once we get inside, or at least in some of the architecture, it won't be so stuck on. We won't have to hit it with such high pressure. But definitely making this professional washer work, that is for sure. I mean, in the little crevices, we're gonna have our work cut out for us. Alright, let's see if we go right on top of it. Yeah, if we go right on top of this stuff, we can cut through. And we've got the floor. It looks like the floor came off pretty easily. In that groove, I guarantee there's some hanging out there. Right along this rock wall. We'll try to get the crystals done. That way we can get right up to the wall, and that is not a wall to clean. So we do have our edge here. Right there's our edge. Tell you what, there's more color here than we're used to. Very luminescent. All right, so crystal's set. Oh, then we got these. Make sure these crystals are okay. All right, so those crystals are set. Yeah, then we basically have the duplicate side over here. Oh, I see ya. Back side right there. Ooh, crystals are glowing. We're making stuff happen. Yeah, I think with this being the final mission, this will be the most progression that we'll see as far as, you know, going from one place to another, or there's going to be one super location inside that door. We'll just have to see when we get to it. But it feels like this would be a massive multi-stage portion. But 13%? I'm not sure if this is... Ooh, nice. Got the base. I'm not sure if this is going to be a... So like 100% and then we go to the next job. So like a multiple step job, but it did say 30,000 for the entire job. Meaning I don't think they did split it into different parts. Alright, so I imagine this wall might be separated into sides. This entrance wall is almost done. Alright, so entrance wall is done up and over. And then that goes to this entrance wall. Okay, so really we have this cluster and then the floor and then the door. So we'll get right along here. I found the owner of the scooter. Oh yeah, the one that went like careening right into my fine establishment. Lovely old boy called Rusty seemed a bit confused and asked if I knew where the Bullseye grocery store was. I'm going to help him down the volcano and take him to the celebrations. There's nothing I can do up here anyway. Meet us when you're done, yeah? So Rusty was the pilot of that bike. Alright, so that is the top. And that is side pillar. And side pillar. So that just leaves door and floor. What more is in store? Alright, door is good. Door emblem. Alright, door emblem is good. So we've got the door frame and the entrance floor. Alright, door frame's good. Alright, just the floor, and it's making some noise. Let's get this edge so that we can focus solely on the floor. Get in the back corner. Work our way back. Yeah, I know, I see it. I'm working the floor. All right, we in? Open says me. So 20%. Oh, crap. Okay, we can't fall off of that. All right, so it's just this pathway. All right, so I believe, first things first, let's get the extension out and work from back to front. You're in. I am. No thanks to you. But to be fair, I am the one with the power washer. It's all on you now, Sprucey. You know what to do. Clean. Alright, so that is good. How far over does this go? Alright, just to right there. Alright, pull our extension off. We'll get wall by wall and bit by bit. Alright, entrance wall. Let's make sure the whole entrance wall is set before we continue on. Use the gems for our benefit. Alright, so is there a part over here? No. Is there a part over here? No. Is it the top of this thing? Do we have a ladder? Or any kind of equipment? I mean, there's the scooter. I don't see a ladder. Hi. Oh, hi, Bubbles. Alright, so do we go... Oh, I see. So we'll have to do some climbing. Hey! Yeah, look at that all the way up there. Super extension. Let's go yellow. Alright. Good tolerance because it knew we were going to be in trouble. Alright, in the corner. Entrance pilaster. Alright, you good? Then we'll get door frame and other entrance pilaster. Let's stick with green. I believe green is doing the work for us here. Alright, floor back. Alright, let's get these gems. Alright, so you're good there. And nothing on that side, so that is kind of our line. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, we're getting some lines in. Let's get the gems over here. Find out where entrance floor stops. And work our way to it. Alright, you good? Entrance floor goes to these stairs. Alright, so let's line in the sand. Alright, entrance floor set. Now stairs. So we'll go stair by stair. It looks like stairs is one big place. So we'll get these gems as we go down the sides. Alright, so they're good. Then we have this cluster. Alright, where do the stairs end? Stairs, energy channel. Stairs, stairs, stairs. So let me do that. See if these stairs are separate. Yeah, these stairs are separate before the energy channel. So it looks as maybe we can go to here. I just want to make sure that we get everything on our way down. We don't have to go running back up the top of the stairs because we forget something, you know. Want to make sure all the stairs are good as we go down. All the gems are good as we go down. No pressure, Sprucey, but the moon is nearing the point of no return. You're our only hope. Well, just call me Obi-Wan. Don't wish no pressure on a power washer, Chizzy. That's asking for trouble. Yeah. Wanting me to have no pressure is a guaranteed point of failure. Okay, good. So those are stairs, good. Let's get all of these crystals as we can. And we saw from climbing up top that the top was clean. Just the side needed some attention. That we can provide a lot of funny angles. If we wanted geometric, those doors are probably going to be our only geometric shape. Or perfectly, you know, right angles that we're going to be able to hit. Yeah, I see up there. Reflection lens is good. Reflection frame is good. Shot that on down. And as luck would have it, it's almost like we did need to go from top to bottom anyway to get the lenses working. There we go. So this is the end of this cluster fragment. A lot of places to hide here. Ooh, we're heading down there to the temple. 34%. 1/3 of the way through the job. Just need to keep on keeping on. Whoops. Come on now. Alright, cool. We can get to the edge of that. Alright, so the reflection crystal is separate from these stairs energy crystals. Alright, orange set. It's kind of like candy. Alright, almost got this reflection crystal done. Which I believe... There we go. Good deal. We ding crystal cluster. And got those. So those are stasis energy crystals. And we got the cluster. Alright, let's work on this energy channel. Alright, energy channel good. Alright, then I think we have another round of stairs. We do. Alright, so where do these stairs end, by the by? Okay, so another energy channel here. So the stairs end pretty much right here. Alright, we can work with that. It's kind of deceptive having those crystals off the side where we can't get to. It's kind of like a hard edge there on the cliff. But thankfully, the land is our ladder. Alright, got those. Those are shining bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Oh, shining bright like a diamond. And as this lights up, as we head down, I think this place will really start to pop. We're sort of like the... Well, I mean, maybe the first humans. Old biker dude might have came down here, but I don't see how he would have gotten in, since we have to plow the way. And of course, we've actually never met anyone. Alright, so you're set. Oh, and on the back side, can we cheekily? No? Let's see, where can we see... I mean, I would say we can see from the top, but I don't think we really can. Extension, ho! Yeah, we'll just shoot in that side. Hopefully the tolerances are enough. and we can kind of get a feel of where this thing is going. There's the lens and the reflector. Alright, then we have the back side as well. Part of me feels like I'm just going to leap off the side of this whole cliff. Go careening down. Hit. Back side. Come on, tolerances be good. Yes, tolerances are fine. Alright, let's, yeah, I got all the crystals, got those. Let's work the stairs. Down to the next channel. Alright, next channel. Making good progress down to that temple. We can now see our destination. And it's singing to us. Alright, let's get this whole energy channel taken care of. Alright, that's energy channel to here. And then we have another set of stairs down to the platform floor. So it looks like we're working all the way down now. Oh, and that's even... Okay, so we can go here. Thankfully, the gems kind of show us where we can stand to get some elevation. And they're kind of buried and hidden, as it were. Let's get the white out, since we're standing right on top of it. All right, cool. We'll go green just for some extra power up in here. All right. They're green, they're glowing, they're singing. Everything is awesome. All right, good deal. Then we have these over here. Just chew all that up. Hit. Cool. Got the top. That'll be the hardest part here. All right, platform good. And all this is one piece. Oh, cheeky bugger. Yeah, part of me is wondering, and I actually won't test it, but like, if we had the lowest power washer, how would we be faring in a mission such as this? I don't think this stuff would be very easily taken down by a low pressure washer situation. All right, you're set. You're set. You're good. That's a wall. We can come down here. Yeah, now that we got our flow, and we kind of know what to look for, This should go fast. It'll be nice to get on a platform. Something kind of flat that we can work with. Yeah, stairs are coming right down. And then a conduit channel and platform floor. So I think that's our line there. We'll see. Yep, so that's stairs. So everything up there is good. Huh. Let's nail the top while we can. Bright orange. Something out of a dream, isn't it? Back on terra firma, I'm with Rusty and Detergento, just in time to see the festivities kick off. Perfect timing. Or see the moon come crashing down, either way. How are you getting on up there? Hope you're getting somewhere, bud. Oh yeah, we're getting somewhere. Progress is steady. Situation normal. Everything's fine. We're all fine here, now. How are you? Alright, down to the edge. So that's conduit channel. We'll make sure that all the gems are good before we get down to the conduit channel. And I think that's the official edge there. And there's the conduit channel here. So a little bit of a raised edge on that conduit channel. Alright, so all of that is set. Alright, so yeah, we were working over here next. Head on a swivel. Don't get so fixated on one side that you completely lose sight of the other. Tunnel vision is a quick way to make sure that you have to go back and do all this crap again. Or at least, you know, on the side that you forgot. Alright, top is good. Make sure that we are right on the extreme edges. Yeah, I see you down there. We're not working on you yet, but stay tuned. Right in the groove. All right, almost there. All right, so you're set. Then we have this blue cluster right out to here. And I imagine that there we go. So those two are set. All right, and then this sort of branches out. We'll do the outside edge before we get to the temple. Oh, first activation conduit. Didn't even see that. All right, so what I'll do, I'll just make a lap around this outside edge. It should link back up. We'll make sure everything is good along the way. Alright, I don't know if anything is on top of the blue. We might have to climb up there and see. A prodigious sign? Mark it! Yeah, that moon is spinning like crazy. That fills me with a sense of dread. I think if I walked outside, and saw the moon actually spinning like that, I would think my life was over. And it probably would have been long before I realized that the moon was spinning like that. Yep, right up top. Maybe that's a question for that YouTube channel that answers people's questions about physics of like, hey, if everyone on the planet jumped up at once, what would happen? That would be a good one to say, hey, if the moon started spinning, like, you know, I don't know how many RPMs that is, but you can figure it out. If it started spinning at that RPM, like what would happen on Earth? I guess it would all depend on what that does to gravity. I don't know if it's a thing like, you know, a black hole where a black hole of one solar mass wouldn't do anything to the orbits because it's still the same gravitational force. So I don't know if that spin would elicit gravity not on the moon or how that would work. I'm not an astrophysicist. Alright, so these conduits go right up to the temple. We'll focus on crystals for now, and basically everything on the outside edges. Thankfully our overspray hits some stuff in the back that sort of highlights things that are really hidden by this darkness. Alright, so you're good there. May not be the most efficient way of doing things, hitting the outside edge and then working in, but it's the way that I can sort of get it in my head a process. Alright, so conduit channels coming along nicely. Alright, so conduit channel actually, okay, so it goes here. We're kind of poking right up to the wall here. You should see the parade, Wishy. It's amazing. Everyone's really gone to town. I mean, I'm working. It's so nice seeing everyone come together like this. I'm sure it is. I happen to be in the one place that there's no human activity. So while everyone's having a good time... Oh, that's a big reflection from the moon, I suppose. Really reflecting that moonlight. And we kind of have that beam now, showing us where we're going. I mean, it's pretty obvious where we're going. There's a big honking temple right in the center of this place. And I imagine that temple may open up and we get to clean the inside. Cool. And see what's going on. Alright, so you're set, you're gleaming, you're awesome, you're beaming. This makes its way over here to the steps. Be good in this channel. Yep, there's the conduit channel. As opposed to the comedy channel. Alright, we're up. Alright, we good. Alright, so that's set. Conduit crystals are good. I'm not actually sure where these crystals end. It does look like they keep working all the way around the outside, though. It reminds me, it's kind of a throwback to that rock climbing center where all those objects were on the outside border. And we basically just went through and did the outside first. All right, there's the next channel. Right up to the steps. All right, you're awesome. Kind of got these spokes coming in. All right, you're set. Yeah, as long as they stay nice and low, we'll be able to really work. When they're not really tall and I have to climb up on stuff, it slows me down. Alright, you side good. What about you side? Okay, so in the back. More singing. More conduits. Now it's going to be odd is like if I open these conduits up and like the beam starts funneling down and I'm not done cleaning this outside yet. We'll see if it comes to that. Alright, you good. Next conduit. Really short to the posts here. Come on, channel. Oh, are you over here? Yep, that's what I figure. I was gonna say, why you gotta be like that? Have to climb up on this one. Oh no, can we get cheeky and... Nah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. That's been sort of my motto for this whole situation. Don't break your flow. Don't do anything kind of out of order. You're going to forget something. All right, 67%, 2/3 of the way through. We'll see if that holds true. All right, you're set. Next channel goes right up to the steps here. All right, you're good over there. Oh, this is a long channel. All right, you set. It's orange. Who would have known? Definitely not me. Eh. All right, so I think, yeah, we might need to come up here. Sort of bounce the top a bit. Let our tolerances help us out. Hit. Right. Good progress. Ding. So all these might be together. So no ding for you yet, but we are anxiously waiting. Here come the floats. Well, I hope they look awesome. I worked hard on them. Wow, the people from Lubra City are really going for it with their synchronized dance routine. 10th activation conduit. If I wasn't seeing it with my eyes, I wouldn't think it was physically possible. Oh, you should have seen it. Oh, it's amazing. They'd never be able to recreate this. And none of us are filming at all, so you'll never see it. That's a shame. Tell you what. Alright, and I think we got back to the start. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm glad we don't have to soap anything. Everything is coming off nice and clean since we're able to get really up close and personal here with these gems. Yep, right in the crack, we got you. All right, where do we miss? Where's the backside that we didn't get into? It's got to be around here somewheres. Oh, gotcha. All right, so that is that. We have completed a lap. So here's a conduit channel that we did not open up yet. And then I think what we'll do, we'll go conduit channel to conduit channel. Seems like a nice progression. All right, so there's that conduit channel. So really all we need to do is we'll do flooring from each. And then we can work on the temple. Because all the crystals are good on the outside. All right, floor good. Get right up to the stairs here. Hopefully we're not leaving anything behind. Oh, another conduit channel. Didn't see that. So that's this here. We'll make sure that that conduit channel is good. All right, platform floor, good. Yeah, it's going to be peak irony if there's like something big on that outside edge that we did not see. But I think we went all the way up, man. Like, surely we did a good enough job. All right, is there another conduit here? Now just more platform floor? We'll take it. All right, so there's conduit. So yeah, there was a point where I decided to do each conduit separately. And now we're kind of getting caught up to that point. All right, cool. And some of these platform floors are much smaller than the other. But it looks like the platform floors extend all the way to the edge of the cliff. So we don't have to worry about that. Alright, that is set. Now another little platform floor. Alright, another little platform floor. Yeah, a lot of conduits on this side. Cutting these floor pieces. If this was a normal job, I would have started at the temple and worked my way down and out. But I feel this was a situation where maybe outside in is a lot better. Right, we gotta be a little bit more precise here. Around these edges, because the floor does wrap around this. So we want to make sure that we're set. Okay, the pumpkin float might look less of a spectacle, but let me tell you, Annie and a few monks are up there giving the gritty everything. Duck and goat are amazing too. Any revelers get too close to the float, and they're serving it to them. Alright, that's all the floor. Alright, so do we work our way down or do we work our way up? Alright, let's start with the top. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. Yeah, I think that's a good approach. Just hit the 4 tops. Oh, the 2 tops. Make sure that it is absolutely edged. Anything else we don't get, we can get from the side. Cathodic siphon. No idea what that is. And is all this the cathodic siphon? I think it is. Yeah, all of this is the cathodic siphon. So a big old shark fin that will hit from this side. So we'll do these things first. Alright, I don't know where the... So that's a gravitational transformer. That's the cathodic siphon. That is a crystalline insulator. So I think all of this is the siphon up to this corner. And right along that edge. Oh, and I've seen that too. Good tolerances. Good tolerances for sure. Alright, other siphon. Up and under. A lot of good dirt gone there. Get this foot section. Yeah, it seemed like the tolerances on this were pretty good. And then I think we have, yeah, like this back section. Alright, so from the front, yeah, a little bit on the front. We can take care of them. All right, so all of that is the siphon as well. Oh, and this is the siphon too. Yeah, my angles were a little bit off. All right, so that's the siphon there. Yeah, lots of good tolerance. Okay, so that's the 2 siphons done. Let's work on gravitational transformers. And then the gravitational transformer goes all the way down to that base. Hey. All right, got the top of that. Yep, good tolerances on the gravitational transformer. We might actually inadvertently clean part of the floor as well, trying to get all the edges and whatnot of this thing. Yeah, right there in the corner. Oh, I see it. Just a little bit extra there. So that's gravitational platform, not the transformer. And this goes all the way down to here. All right, so gravitational transformer is done. Gravitational platform. All right, so this is all part of the platform. So that is stairs there. This is part of gravitational platform. Yeah, cool. All right, gravitational platform set, and there isn't a duplicate on the back side. Awesome. So now I think next up we can do crystalline capacitors. And that goes all the way down, does it? Okay, so all of this is a crystalline capacitor. And that's a flux inhibitor. So all that's flux inhibitor. Work on crystalline capacitors. We're up to the stairs, and then, so this is also crystalline capacitor. That triangle there, so is this. It's a little awkward. I think we want to try to do the flux inhibitors and then come into the crystalline capacitors. So unlike a time machine where there's a flux capacitor, this is a flux inhibitor. There we go, backside. Let's make sure we get this entire flux inhibitor while we can. All right, flux inhibitor good. Another flux inhibitor. There may be 4 of these. I'm not sure, but we'll definitely do them first. because that's going to get part of, yeah, the crystalline capacitors. Here comes the Muckingham float. Look, y'all just send me a picture, please. Wait, is that Indian Park Warden up there? It is! Would it hurt any of you guys to take a photo? Parky looks incredible in the hat and ginger cat costume. He's body popping. Honestly, I didn't think he had it in him. Well, pop it and lock it. It's almost like it's a photo-worthy thing. And I know y'all got camera phones unless it pertains for something you want me to do. But to be fair, it's that old adage, you know, why do you experience life through a phone lens or a phone screen when you can just sit back and enjoy the moment for what it is? You don't have to capture everything. But in the event that you got someone who can't be there, it would be awful nice to see what you're seeing. Just saying. Alright, up the steps, then down the steps. Alright, that one was done. Last flux inhibitor. Really light tolerances. It's almost like we're being rewarded. Have a nice chill. Last few things as we're at 92%. All said and done. And we're almost done with this PowerWash simulator journey. Stairs are still the bane of my existence, though. Alright, so we got the tops of there. And then when I'm done with this, I think in my own time, when I'm not recording or rendering or uploading, I'd like to go get all the achievements. Hopefully in free play, they let you get achievements on the achievements that you missed. Alright, so that is all 4 flux inhibitors and 1 crystalline capacitor. So now let's work crystalline capacitor, not the stairs. Yeah, we're getting the highlights now. Alright, that side is good. Crystalline capacitor over here. And that's tractor stairs. And by tractor, do you mean a tractor beam? Well, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. We have a gravitational platform, and then we have a tractor. So it's almost like something is going to be pulled from here. So the insulator. Alright, insulator good. Let's go ahead and get this insulator from the top. And once we get this insulator, we'll get the capacitor. Alright, insulator. Crystalline capacitor. Yeah, I could see where that little gap would pose a bit of a challenge. Right, that's one of our crystalline capacitors done. Oh, all of this is a crystalline capacitor in the back here. So there's only one set of stairs. So we'll finish up on those stairs then. Get that little box. Alright, up and down. Shouldn't take that long at all. especially with good tolerances here. All right, that one's good. Now we're just back here. Let's go ahead and get the insulator and the Ammonium Q36 explosive space modulator. All right, we'll grab all of these, the crystalline capacitor, then we'll do the wall there. Good deal. All right, siphon insulator, good. This siphon insulator needs to be gotten. All right, Celestial Tractor Stairs and the Stairs Energy Crystal Cluster. Stairs Energy Crystal Cluster. Yep. Here I thought we were doing pretty good, but man, this thing is lit up now. All right, let's start on the edges. Get these little posts, because they would pose the biggest issues. All right, down we go. Post. All right, that's one banister done. Second banister done. And now it's just stairs. Should be okay. I don't anticipate anything big. Anything too surprising. Oh, that was another set of stairs. So 2 sets of stairs. 3 sets of stairs. All right, what do we got? Oh, they're coming down. A Thea crystal and a Thea crystal bracket. So that's the Thea crystal. And that's the bracket over there. All right. So, hey, let's get up the side. Once again, it wouldn't be PowerWash if I couldn't jump correctly. All right, we'll get the Thea bracket, and that is really caked on. We might have to come at it with an extension, maybe even a yellow. Yeah, because that was really ground in there. Okay, so tolerances are pretty good on the bracket. It's throwing us a bone because it knows that we can't really get to it. Hey, jump. All right, bracket good. So all that's left is the crystal itself. And hopefully we can get everything off of this from down here. We might need our super extension. But I don't know if the top is dirty or not. Let's just do 2 extensions worth. 3 extensions worth. Let's do... Yeah, we might as well soap it up. Then we'll do the big Weeble Wobbler. All right, so I think we're good there. Let's go the other side. Soap. Get all that crap off. And big Weeble Wobbler. And that, everyone, is complete. New items in the shop. Crystal's going crazy. The moon is still spinning. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, that's drilling a hole in the moon? Tractor? No. It is not going to pull the moon right to us, is it? With a big gravitational thing. Did I just pull the moon to the Earth? Oh, crap. Let's see how we did. So there's our entrance. Seems so long ago. Came down the walkway. Only forgot one little blue platform when it was all said and done. We got the temple. Crystal come down. Boom. Wishy, I have no idea how, but you've done it again. Now get yourself outside quick as you can. The fireworks are starting. All right, close summary. We have 514 points, 46,000 credits. And leaving with our cats. Ah, it stopped the rotation of the moon. Now we're back tidally locked. The question is the side that always faces us actually facing us now, or will we get a new side? I can't believe you've done it again. Proud of you. You did it, Sprucey. Karen and I are heading home. Thanks for everything. Your destiny is fulfilled. Nice was made. Thanks again. Oh, crap. Well, yeah, everyone's saying awesome. Oh, and we get all of our time lapses. I might have to mute this. So if you don't hear any music here, it was copyrighted. But yeah, looking back on all these jobs, what a trip. We pulled out our pizza pan a lot. Oh yeah. It's crazy all the amount of work we did, looking back on it now. Job by job. I think 38 jobs, if I remember right. Yeah, it kind of cuts out the last little bit. It shows the first part and then it just poofs. It's got to fit within time, I imagine. Yeah, that garage sucked. Still, the roller derby, though, was... And that's my fault, too. The roller derby was the whole worst part. I was dreading them all, but that wasn't too awful bad. Yeah, those roofs gave me a lot of trouble. And that barn. Thinking back onto that barn was kind of terrible, too. Just the edges. As far as the log cabin went, a lot of gaps in between. All of those. Yeah, there's our barn. Just getting down the sheer roof sides, and oh yeah, that extension pipe gave us a lot of issues. Stones were not bad. And yeah, the rock climbing was just intensively timed. Yeah, this thing. Good Lord, using the wrong washer for half of it. Yeah, the temple was fun. I really liked the temple. It seemed like the tolerances were pretty good on it. And not bad with the car and trailer. There was our front row theater job. I'm glad we were able to shoot under that lift. And the hotel actually, like, it looked bad on the outside, but that wasn't too awful bad. Roller coaster was a bit tedious. Solar system wasn't bad. Yeah, the streetcar was easy. We had a system. Once we found out we could open and close the doors, we were set. Yeah, in between those logs was a bit of a challenge for sure. And that truck, oh, just the angles that we had to get. Probably would have been easier if we used the rappel station, but yeah, Funhouse was fun. Didn't run into any issues with the Funhouse. Ski resort, we had a really good system on it. Wasn't too awful bad. Limo, yeah, no problems with the limo. And the mall, like, I was reading how bad the mall was, but I actually liked the mall. And this just had caked on time dirt that we had to actually get down and dirty with. Stage wasn't too bad. Just a lot of new scenes. Truck was fun. Kind of reminds me of what I want in American Truck Sim. Yeah, floats weren't bad. Having to find that little bit on the rainbow, but no worries. And yeah, for being the final mission, the outside was the toughest part, the grind down stuff, but there we go. Thanks for watching. And thank you for watching PowerWash Simulator 2. If you're one of the 5 that made it, you are the real MVP. I know it's not normally my normal game, for sure, but it means a lot that you stuck around, that you watched all the episodes, or maybe just tuned in to see how it goes. But that will do it for me in this series, everyone. No more PowerWash 2. DLCs, when they come, I might take a look at, but who knows. But I hope you stay tuned for NASCAR 25 and Europa Universalis 5, and who knows in the meantime. But that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video, wherever that may be. Take care.